Imagine a circle, a tangle of symbols, colors, and shapes. It is with this image that I begin our journey today about the occult science of mandalas and their power of spiritual transformation. This is not a simple artistic arrangement. It is a portal to self-knowledge and spiritual elevation, diving into the depths of the being and bringing the essence of the soul to the surface. Let's walk this path together, exploring the symbolic and energetic richness of mandalas. Since time immemorial, the mandala has been revered in various cultures as a sacred symbol. But what exactly is a mandala? In simple terms, a mandala is a geometric diagram that represents the universe. This word comes from Sanskrit, where manda means essence and la means container or receptacle. Therefore, a mandala is a receptacle of essence, a representation of the cosmos, both on the macrocosmic and microcosmic levels. To understand the true power of mandalas, we need to dive into their historical and cultural roles. In the Buddhist tradition, for example, mandalas are used as meditation tools, aimed at helping practitioners achieve elevated states of consciousness. They are meticulously designed, each detail carrying specific meaning and transformative potential. All their shapes and colors are chosen with a purpose, leading the meditator to a focal point that transcends the mundane. The process of creating a mandala itself is a sacred ritual. In Tibet, Buddhist monks dedicate days, sometimes weeks, to create colored sand mandalas, which are a temporary manifestation of the universe's beauty and complexity. After their completion, the mandala is destroyed in an act of detachment, symbolizing the impermanence of life and the transience of all things. This final act of destruction is a profound reminder that everything is fleeting and that harmony must be found within this constant flow of change. So how can mandalas be applied in your daily life? The answer lies in intentionality and practice. When you create or contemplate a mandala, you are not just admiring its beauty, but also connecting with its symbolism and energy. The practice of drawing, painting, or even coloring a mandala can be an active meditation. Each line and each color you choose become a prayer, an intention that you infuse into the paper. The contemplation of a mandala is another powerful practice. Sitting in silence, observing its shapes, and allowing the mind to quiet can open doors to deep insights and states of serenity, often beyond our reach in the busy day-to-day. It is in this space of quietude that true transformation can occur. The mandala works on subtle levels, reconfiguring mental and emotional patterns, aligning chakras, and harmonizing the mind with the heart. Each component of a mandala carries rich and profound symbolism. The circle, which is the basis of all mandalas, represents wholeness, unity, and eternity. It is a universal symbol that can be found in everything, from the movement of planets to the cells of the human body. The square, often appearing within the circle, symbolizes stability and the materiality of the earth, anchoring cosmic energy on the physical plane. The decorative elements within these geometric shapes are also laden with meaning. The lotuses, with their ascent from murky waters to bloom in purity, represent spiritual elevation and enlightenment. Triangles can point up or down, symbolizing both masculine, active, and feminine, receptive energy, respectively. Colors play a crucial role as well. In the context of mandalas, they are not chosen randomly. Each color has a specific vibration that can influence the mind and emotions of the observer. Red, for example, is the color of passion and vital energy, while blue is associated with serenity and spirituality. Let's take a practical example of the effectiveness of mandalas. Maria, a busy businesswoman, was facing high levels of stress and anxiety. She began dedicating daily time to coloring mandalas as a form of meditation. Over time, Maria noticed a significant decrease in her anxiety and an increase in mental clarity. She became more centered, more balanced, decisions became easier to make, and her productivity increased. This simple example illustrates the transformative potential of mandalas in our daily lives. More advanced practices involve specific mandalas for each of the chakras, the energy centers of our body. Each chakra resonates with a particular color, shape, and sound, and creating or meditating on a corresponding mandala can help balance and activate these energy centers. Consistent practice with these mandalas becomes a powerful ally on the path of self-discovery and spiritual growth. Let's delve a bit deeper into the action of mandalas on each of the chakras. The first chakra, or root chakra, is located at the base of the spine and is represented by the color red. It is associated with our survival, security, and stability. Contemplating or creating a red mandala can help anchor your energy, bringing a sense of security and belonging. The second chakra, or sacral chakra, located below the navel, is represented by the color orange and is associated with creativity, sexuality, and emotions. Mandalas with orange tones can positively influence creative capacity and a healthy relationship with pleasure. Moving up, we have the third chakra, or solar plexus chakra, represented by yellow and associated with personal power and will. Yellow mandalas can assist with self-esteem and confidence to act in the world. The fourth chakra, or heart chakra, in the center of the chest, resonates with green and pink colors and is linked to unconditional love and compassion. Mandalas in this color palette can help heal emotional wounds and cultivate more expansive and inclusive love. The fifth chakra, or throat chakra, located in the throat area, is blue and is linked to communication and personal expression. Contemplating or drawing blue mandalas can facilitate the ability to express oneself clearly and truthfully. The sixth chakra, or third eye chakra, between the eyebrows, is associated with the color indigo and the center of intuition and perception. Mandalas in these shades can help develop intuition and mental clarity. Finally, the seventh chakra, or crown chakra, at the top of the head, is represented by the color violet or white and is linked to spirituality and connection with the divine. Mandalas in this vibration can facilitate elevated states of meditation and spiritual perception. Mandalas are not limited to individual meditation. They have also been used in therapeutic settings, aiding in emotional and psychological recovery. Carl Jung, a renowned Swiss psychiatrist, incorporated mandalas into his therapeutic practice. He believed that drawing mandalas could help his patients restore a sense of order in their lives and process complex internal experiences. Jung saw the mandala as a symbol of the wholeness of being, a graphic representation of the human effort for wholeness and self-understanding. At this point, it is important to mention the practice of mindfulness and its connection to mandalas. The art of creating and contemplating mandalas is a way to stay present, to be fully immersed in the moment. This practice can reduce stress, increase concentration, and strengthen emotional resilience. In our modern world, where we are constantly bombarded by external stimuli, the mandala becomes a refuge, a sacred space to reconnect with oneself. In addition to individual practices, mandalas also have a wonderful application in group settings. In various cultures, creating community mandalas is a bonding activity, where each participant contributes a part to the whole. This process reinforces the idea of interconnection and that we all have an important role in creating a harmonious reality. Imagine a group of people, each adding a detail, a color, a shape, creating together a masterpiece that is much more than the sum of its parts. This practice strengthens bonds and creates a strong sense of community and cohesion. Now you may be wondering, how do I start including mandalas in my life? It's simple. You can start by drawing a basic mandala with paper and pencil, or even acquire mandala coloring books that are widely available. Your intention and concentration are the most important aspects. Do not worry about artistic perfection. The value lies in the process, in active meditation, and entering a state of flow. Digital platforms also offer tools for creating and contemplating mandalas. There are apps that allow you to draw virtual mandalas, extending the reach of this practice to the digital age. However, there is something intrinsically valuable in using your own hands and physical materials, a connection that becomes tangible and palpable. For those who wish to delve even deeper, they can explore traditions such as Tantra, an esoteric spiritual practice that uses elaborate mandalas for sacred rituals and advanced meditations. In this context, the mandala is not just a graphic representation, but an instrument of transformation and access to elevated states of consciousness. Each detail, each color, and each symbol are part of a universal language that speaks directly to our soul. Mandalas also play a profound role in harmonizing the environment. Placing mandalas in meditation spaces, bedrooms, or workspaces can have a positive impact on the ambient energy. They act as energy channels, raising the vibration of the space and promoting harmony and balance. I have seen firsthand the transformation that the journey of mandalas can provide. Elena, a friend who was dealing with a period of great uncertainty in her life, began dedicating herself to creating mandalas as a way to find inner peace. She shared with me how each design, each color choice, and each hand-drawn stroke helped her process her emotions and seek clarity that previously seemed unattainable. Her creative process became a path of healing, and mandalas became an integral part of her spiritual practice. Today, Elena not only creates mandalas for herself, but also teaches workshops on creating mandalas as a form of meditation and self-knowledge. Her journey has inspired many others to explore this path, showing how such an ancient practice can have such a present and powerful impact on our lives. Now I invite you to connect with the essence of this practice. Draw, contemplate, fill a mandala with color, and see how it can be a mirror of your soul, reflecting and transforming your energy. Let yourself be enveloped by this sacred language of symbols and discover how it can resonate deeply within you. To conclude, I want to thank each of you for joining me on this journey of exploration and discovery. The knowledge of mandalas is vast and deep, and we are just beginning to scratch the surface. I hope this lecture has opened doors of understanding and inspiration so that you can follow your own path of self-knowledge and spiritual transformation. I deeply thank you for your presence and attention, and I encourage you to continue exploring, learning, and growing. Each mandala you draw, each moment you spend in contemplation, is a step toward a fuller and more enlightened life. Namaste.